morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and what I got for you today is a review of the Eachine H8S 3D. Now this is a quadcopter. This is designed to fly both regular upside or normal flight or upside down if you so desire at the push of a button. Very easy to do. It's also a very inexpensive quadcopter. I believe it's under $20. It's kind of based on the old Eachine H8, but it is somewhat smaller and lighter, and with the intent, I believe, of being able to fly upside down. They lightened it quite a bit. Other than that, you know, the shape is the same, very similar to the same as the Eachine H8, except the propellers. The propellers are designed to spin either forward or backward to provide inverted flight or normal flight. Let's go over the controller. This is the controller for the Eachine H8S. This upper left shoulder button is for selecting 180-degree flips. This upper right shoulder button is for selecting 360-degree flips. This button here is for entering headless mode. This button here is for doing one-key return. And these two buttons are for increasing or decreasing the flying rates from beginner, intermediate, expert. This has pitch trim, and it also has yaw trim. And other than that, this is just your normal on-off button. So that's the controller. Let's plug in the quadcopter and actually see how it flies. It has a plug-in slot in the back of the quadcopter that you merely... Oh, I didn't go over the battery real quick. This is about I'd say it's about 150 milliampere in there, just based on its size alone. Might be a little smaller, might be a little larger, but it looks like 150. I'll include the details in the quadcopter description below of what size battery that is. But let's turn it on. It is bound. Now I'm going to have to launch it by hand because of the grass, but let's see if we can do a hand toss launch. Let's make sure we're bound first. Okay, hand tossing it. And we have control right away. Now this is beginner's rate. Actually, this flies very nicely. Okay, let me see if I can trim it a bit. Do I need to trim it a bit? I need a little forward trim. And a little right trim. Okay, we should be good. Flies very nicely. Let's try the 180. Bring it back again and do another 180. Oh, it does it well. How about a 360? Doesn't do the 360s that well. Come on, where's the 360 flip? Again, doesn't want to do 360s, folks, but it does 180s. How about it? Does 180s very well. I don't know what the deal is. See, I press that, hear that beeping? But it is a good inverted flipper. Okay, let's just fly maneuverability and speed. Wow. It's a good little flyer. And there's your basic funnels. Accelerates very quickly. How about inverted funnels? Oh, is that my battery power? I think that's it, folks. Ain't no more. So, relatively short flight. That's the flight time of the Eachine H8S. Again, with that very small battery in there. Again, they're trying to keep the weight down light so that, let's pull it out and see what size battery that is. So you get prolonged flight time and the battery doesn't want to pop out easily. I don't want to break it. But I gotta take my glasses off to read this one. 150 milliampere hour, a little 3.7 volt, 150 milliampere hour. I couldn't get that battery in right now. It's kind of a tight fit in there, so I'm gonna do that when I get home. But the Eachine H8S, I could get it to do 180 degrees, but for some reason it did not want to do 360 degree flips. Its flight time was relatively short. And I'm looking at this battery, and it might have been the battery's fault. It seems a little bit swollen, so it might be a battery issue with this particular battery that I received with this quadcopter. Again, I didn't get a chance to demonstrate headless mode or one key return. I'm sorry about that because of the battery, short flight time. But overall, it is an inexpensive quadcopter, very good inverted flipper. So I hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out.